Hi everyone, you are on my channel and today we are going to deal with a difficult situation of a girl named Kate. The problem is emotional abuse from her husband. I help people and companies to open new opportunities to realize ideas and achieve goals in business and everyday life. Hello Kate, tell us what's going on with you.
My husband left me yesterday. I found his correspondence with a woman. I miss you, how are you? Take care of yourself. Call me, come over, love you. At first he said he didn't even know her personally, that it didn't mean anything, but I wanted to know why he was doing this to me, and he left with a slammed door. The thing is, we had a similar situation 10 years ago, but yesterday we were texting with my daughter, so I took his tablet. Maybe he wanted me to see the message. Last time I cried and begged him to come back. He stayed after almost a year of nightmare without asking for forgiveness, without apologizing, as if he was doing me a favor. He threatened to leave if I started to get jealous and find out who was texting him. He always thought it was my fault, blowing his mind, throwing tantrums. Yesterday I didn't hold it against him, but I told my daughter. She did not support me, asking if I thought about where and how she will live now. After that, I started calling my husband, and he says he has made a final decision, hangs up, blocks my contact, disconnects the phone. I have to humiliate myself again. I don't want to live. How can I direct my life in the right direction?
Thank you for your question, Kate. In the 10 years since the first spat, has there been any good in your married life? Were you happy with your husband? Was it real happiness? You are tired and don't want to take it anymore. Perhaps for the first time you have decided that you are valuable in your own right, not just as an adjunct to your husband, but a family that has lived a certain way for a long time always tries to maintain stability. The daughter demands back to normal. The husband still does not consider you equal to himself. You again humiliate yourself and ask, although in reality it seems no longer want a repeat. Ask yourself a question. Who was happy when everything was the same? Your husband? Yes, because it is very convenient. You are always there, you can yell at you, and in return you get care. There is always a warm dinner on the table, and in return you don't have to try hard. Daughters? Usually it is difficult for children to accept changes in the life of parents because it means that parents are also living people who have feelings and problems. It is much more comfortable to think that behind the back of a reliable parental nest. But breaking this illusion is part of growing up. Especially if the nest was just an illusion. Was it good for you? Did you feel that you were interested in being around a person, that you were discovering new stages of life together and really living? Did you feel that you were loved for nothing, not for care, convenience, patience? Think about whether you need such a man who at any convenient occasion can irrevocably leave to another woman. And to get him back, you need to belittle yourself very much, forgetting about your own feelings. Your letter is full of despair. After so many years of marriage, it seems that the current situation is a collapse, wasted years and uncertainty ahead. But do you allow that this is the first time you have suddenly stood up and said, I'm also entitled to happiness, but I don't find it in my relationship with my husband, so I don't want to hold on to it. This interpretation may seem wild to you, but try to think about it. Did this cheating, flirting, or whatever it was, do you a favor by overflowing your cup of patience and forcing you to think about your interests in the marriage? From the beginning you asked what you were doing wrong. I think in relation to your husband, you were doing everything right, but I can tell you what you were doing wrong toward yourself. You were giving up your own value in favor of others as if to say, okay, I'll be miserable for you, and I'll adjust just so you'll be happy. It's been some time since you wrote the letter. Probably the first strong emotions have subsided, and you can try to look at what happened from a different angle. I really hope and believe that you will succeed. I wish you strength and confidence in your right to a happy and full life. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope it was useful. If you want to support the author, put a like and subscribe to the channel. See you soon!